morning and welcome to an all-new Eye of the Tiger. I'm Cam Madrano.
And I'm Megan Huber.
As RHS moves into the digital era, students will be able to update their four-year plan throughout the year by accessing it online straight into Aries.
The goal of the academic plan is to really get students and families to really dig into deep the planning process. You know, what does my high school experience look like? What are those opportunities? And as students go through, they're going to have opportunities to change those plans. The worry is that once I create this plan, it's set in stone, and I want to have a chance to make adjustments to that, and that's not the case.
Counselors will be visiting second period classes to help students arrange their schedules.
Each year, RHS staff members nominate 5 female students to run for Girls State, a week-long summer program where over 500 schools around California send one student representative to form a mock government. This year, the American Legion Auxiliary selected junior Amber Handling as Roseville's 2020 delegate.
I'm really proud of all of the other girls who were part of the process with me, and I'm really excited to get to go to Southern California and meet so many different girls and learn about the government and all of that kind of stuff.
Congratulations, Amber. Juniors Natalie Ang and Tui Win will serve as the first and second alternate, respectively.
Boys State nominations are coming up, and the roster for this year's nominees will be released this upcoming month.
Talent show auditions are just around the corner. Beginning next Monday, student government will hold auditions in the Moeller Gym foyer during both lunches. Auditions will run until the 29th.
We're going to be having different students perform, and then this year we're also going to be having a staff portion. So we're going to be having different staff perform, which will be super cool.
The talent show will be held in the J.B. Gale Theater on February 20th at 7 p.m. Admission is free.
As a reminder, here's a look at today's Collaboration Day schedule. Dismissal is at 1:45.
We now go over to Natalie Russell for sports.
Good morning and welcome to this Tuesday's edition of EOTSN. I'm Natalie Russell. This year, Roseville High School has introduced a new club lacrosse team separated from CIF regulated sports.
I'm playing lacrosse for the school because I would have no other team to play for because I used to play for Wood Creek, but they're going CIF, so I can't play there. This is the first year Roseville's had a team, and so I just want to continue to play, I guess. I just thought of kids who weren't playing any winter sports and kids who are athletic and are open-minded, I guess, because lacrosse isn't too easy to get into. It's not just like picking up a basketball, you got to learn a lot of things. So
Ryan Sekula was like, hey, you guys should come out. He sent it to our football group chat, and it all started from there. Like, I was just texting other people in the group chat like, hey, you playing? They're like, yeah, are you? I was like, yeah, why not?
Ryan Sekula plays, and he's like, you should play, so I was like, all right, for sure, I'll play. So yeah, just about that.
In other sports news, varsity boys soccer plays against Wood Creek tonight at home at 7:30. Their league record stands at 3-2-1, and the Timberwolves record is 2-3-1. Varsity girls soccer plays at Wood Creek tonight at 7:30. Their league record stands at 5-0-1, while Wood Creek stands at 5-1. Basketball has a bye this week with only one game left in the first round of league. Boys play Yuba City at home on Thursday, and girls play at Yuba City on Friday. And that's all in your home for Roseville High School sports, top plays, breakdowns, and more. Eye of the Tiger Sports Network, EOTSN. And now we go over to entertainment.
Thanks, Natalie. After the tense Marvel and Sony contract that was signed last year, Sony has released the trailer for their newest film, Morbius, which looks like it has some potential for a Sony movie. After the disaster that was Venom, many lost faith in Sony to make a good superhero, or in this case, supervillain movie, and rightfully so. However, this one looks like it may be able to do something good. Morbius is one of the lesser known but possibly coolest Spider-Man villains, and unlike Venom, he has some powers that can't be ruined by bad special effects. The particularly interesting part of the trailer is that Vulture from Spider-Man Homecoming was featured, and a reference to the ending of Spider-Man Far From Home was shown in the graffiti of one of the shots, which could signal that Sony is blending together Marvel's Spider-Man movies and the Venom series. Or hopefully it's just a small callback to those movies, and I really hope it's the former. The Spider-Man movies have been some of the most enjoyable Marvel movies to watch, and Sony could potentially ruin them, which would be a disaster. In other entertainment news, Robert Downey Jr.'s newest film, Dolittle, released on Friday with some mixed reviews, but the movie really doesn't deserve the good reviews. It pains me to say, but Robert Downey Jr.'s character just didn't work. His weird Victorian accent just didn't sound right, and the whole thing seemed to be a cluttered mess, just like the animals that Dolittle houses. And now we go back to news.
And that's it for us today on Eye of the Tiger.
And remember, we're always on at eyeofthetigernews.com. See you next time.